the dragon head, it's like, you know, avoid the side that's death, and then the tanks swap out running.
Yeah,
and
really,
and
the only hard part about that is learning to look at your timer to know what order you go in.
Yeah, phase 3 is all about memorization.
So, question: that part, is it just the tanks, or is it the tanks and the melee? Because I know it's not the healers.
For Worms Lament 1, the tanks and healers will get the having to eat the head, and the DPS will have to touch the puddle. Always. It's just random when you have to do it, because the timers you get will be random.
Yeah.
For
And Worms Lament 1 is the only one you have to memorize timers on. Because in Worms Lament 2, the tank will always get red, the healer will always get blue, and the timers for the tanks and healers will always be shorter, so tanks will always be popping first heads, and healers will always be soaking first puddles. And then because of that, 2 DPS will get red and 2 DPS will get blue, so, I mean, that order is self-explanatory.
The only one that I was confused on was, there was one where, like, it looks like there was a puddle that went on the ground, but there wasn't actually a puddle that went on the ground, and everyone had to stand out of it, or they get hit by, like, 15 Oghorns in 3
Fuck, right? That just happens whenever she switches to dragon form.
Which is just simply something that either everyone has to stack under, or the tank has to eat. But that's more of
Yeah. So, okay, here's Akra. Whenever she switches to dragon form, as soon as her wings and head pop out, your location is locked in. Yes. So what you do for that phase is... So, Reggie will be the main tank for both Akrais, because they all happen after the second double slap, which means that Reggie will have provoked the boss back. So what we do is, if you are in the left ag group, aka with Reggie, you will go north. If you are with Neptune on the right side of ads, you will stack south. This is because Denim is in the right ag group and he has more positionals.
Please tell me someone's recording us all just jumping around like random idiots.
I'm not you guys to know.
The left side stands north.
I am. It's on my
right side stands south whenever I call that. And then when I say rotate clockwise, you just move one cardinal direction clockwise, like Titania puddles. So south will move west and north will move east. And then you just stand there until the little things stop going. And then for the second Akrai mechanic, it'll happen twice. So we go clockwise, we stay there. We go clockwise again when I call it, and then we stay there and we take Akmorn, and then we move into the middle for Mornafa. The only time we will not stack for Mornafa is during Worms Lament 2, because we need the tanks to invuln both of them, just because otherwise mechanics become a clusterfuck and people may die otherwise.
So, Lightning, you remember so the note for the mechanic is, do you remember the Akrai from Racefelgol and Sorkai?
Somewhat.
It's that mechanic where it's like the blue column just simply repeatedly beaming down and it targets one person, except that in this case, it targets every single person.
Or maybe it...
I mean, all you really need to know is, oh, she's about to switch to dragon form, get to your north or south, whichever group you are, and then move when I say move.
That kind of looks cool with all of them right there, not stacked.
You never did Midgar Zomer, did you? You never did Young Midi. Because Young Midi did Akrais.
Thank you for reminding me, Cake, with your dance. I need to go do those.
I mean, we're basically playing it like a Southern Cross.
Wait a second, why isn't this a cross-world party?
Because I'm here.
Because Ari's actually on Gilgamesh at the moment.
Oh, speaking of, does anyone need food?
No, we're not like you.
No, we're not you, Lightning.
I need food.
I need to have 120 pieces of food.
Unless you give it away for free, I won't say no.
Oh. I am still good on...
You're the best, Reggie. Thank you.
Oh, he's got it then.
Oh, he gave me pots.
Just pots.
Yeah.
I'll probably won't need pots until next...
Lazy.
I'll just ask Reggie for...
Eventually I'll be able to craft my own, but that's in the future.
Somebody's nice, and they're selling herring pies in stacks of 4.
Finally, someone with sense.
Right.
I mean, one of the reasons I'm probably not doing is because, of course, unless you buy more retainers, you have the limited retainer slots, so...
Well, I mean, honestly, right now, the best money makers are food and pots, because very few people are buying the facet sets anymore.
Yeah, the gear's starting to die off.
Like I made a facet tanking coat and a facet healing coat, and it
Not
took
facet,
me
Neo Ishgard.
sorry, Neo Ishgard. I made one tanking and one healing coat, and it took me 4 days to sell them, and I had to lower the price significantly.
Yeah, they've become flooded, and the prices have dropped significantly.
Well, because pretty much probably the only one kind that's going to sell is one that already has 5 material slots, I would assume.
I mean, because the artifact armor is the same eye level, but 5 slots.
Mm-hmm.
It's because the artifact gear is actually pretty easy to farm too.
That's debatable.
I mean, you also have
I think the fight's not that bad.
You also have people getting their deep shadow and stuff
like
that. The fight
isn't bad. It's just that people are idiots. They don't know how to bait mechanics.
Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV.
No, welcome to pugging.
Like Neptune, how about those Eden normal runs we had earlier this week?
Oh god, did you show them that parse, that E5 one where that Dragoon was like, it was second DPS?
Wait, no. Did you guys see the picture I posted of the scholar who had 4 DPS?
Yes, I saw that.
4.
I'm wondering how the fuck people get to level 80 without fucking learning how to DPS his heal.
Like,
well,
does he just not
probably
have
you
Royal
have
on
lots
his
of lazy
bar?
people that just buy the level 70 stuff.
So I think a lot of people, if you come from WoW and you're like, okay, I'm a healer, that means I fucking heal. Until you get to very like higher level WoW content, the healers are just expected to heal, and then at super high level content, you're generally supposed to just heal again.
It's kind of funny because when A Realm Reborn was first released, healers that did damage were not desirable because basically, back then we were all in Darklight gear when we should have been in much higher gear when we were facing Twintani. Still, point remains, like healers that did damage were not desirable, so like I quit in that time.
Well, it's also the fact they kept reiterating that
healers having to do DPS was a thing back then, and there was definitely big flame wars going on.
But then you have the fact that
but healing was a lot tighter.
The developers were always pushing that the content is designed with the fact that healers are not DPSing.
Right, that was part of what made all the flame wars happen.
But they say that all the time, but it's been proven a lie every single time.
Well, I think they've changed since then. Now they admit the healers are supposed to DPS.
Well, see, back then, one thing a lot of people don't realize is like, imagine fighting E8S with Phantasmagoria gear. That's what we were using back then, basically, because like we were all in Darklight gear, and because back then there was like a 90 tome limit for the relic gear or the what would be the allegory gear this time. It was fucking
like
retarded.
90 tomes per week.
Yeah. Because they wanted you to cap out on it in a very long time.
And then you have the fact like also like gate bosses like Faust.
I mean, you had Faust on the first tier of
double
Alexander. And then you had gate bosses in the last tier, door bosses, I think that's what we called them, just Fausts, of Omega. And honestly, I kind of preferred them to 14-minute fight. Because, I mean, the first Faust was just pretty much a DPS check. Like, if your DPS is not good enough, you don't need to waste your time beating your head against this mob.
I mean, the very first, what you call it, the sphere. He was a gate boss. He wasn't a door boss. Well,
you talking about the ADS from T1?
Yeah, because back then people couldn't beat him.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Which are we talking about? The first Coils Disco?
Yeah, the ADS, like
he was a reverse DPS check. That was the boss where the trick was to make him enraged, so he stopped doing mechanics.
No, we're not talking about T2. We're talking about T1.
Oh, okay.
T1, yeah, that thing was like the gatekeeper, because if you couldn't beat him, there was no reason to even go further.
Pretty much.
Oh, you mean that
was,
that first little orb you fight to try to get into turn 1?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and the first thing you used to open up with was high voltage. That if you didn't have a bard or a monk or a paladin to silence it, you was pretty much fucked.
Yep.
Keep in mind that this was also during the time when people had huge latency.
Yeah,
Yep.
because the servers were all the servers were all in Japan back then.
That was time of like
What
Titan
were they
Bard
thinking?
that you would wear healer gear on your dragoons so you could survive magic.
Oh,
hits.
Dragoons used to have it worse than Titan.
Well, see,
No, you would wear a healer robe or healer accessories because that gave you more magic resistance. Because dragoons had higher physical resistance but lower magic resistance, so they got fucked by Titan.
that's kind of where the floor tanking with Dragoons came from.
Well,
And then the idiots came in who backflip off the fucking...
Well, the thing is, you jump and then he does landslide and you die. Like, just you die.
Well, it's also the error because of
That
the
was back
servers
then, there
being where
was
they
only
were.
2
You would
male
say that you
DPS.
knew you dodged it, but the problem with then is that you had to dodge the landslide before the landslide even happened.
So, hey, quick question. I really liked the other day when we went and did the old shit. Do we want to keep doing that on, like, off days or shit like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I mean,
after
I
the
think-
clear day we should do that.
I
Basically,
mean,
after
it gives
clears.
us something to do and keeps us kind of, fresh.
So, let's...
I mean, in a way, it was fun too, wasn't it? I mean, we get to do something
yeah.
old.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Mind you, that
So-
probably
Ready
we
for
should
the
do
real
X next
bosses?
week.
I would say let's go unlock UCOB, which is 04 next week. And then after we unlock UCOB, like until we've gotten E8S down, I don't want to fuck with E4 simply because it is still hard enough to where it will require progression to beat.
How many people in this party haven't cleared it?
I haven't.
I haven't even tried it.
I was not playing the game then.
So 3.
I only did the
What?
first tier, and then I was kind of burnt out on Stormblood.
Like
So,
to do more.
Storm-
No, he was
Stormblood
talking about
No?
Titan.
Titan
Oh,
is-
yeah, okay.
Titan is not
Sorry,
hard.
I was still on the not the.
I mean,
But yeah, I popped Titan.
I mean, as
Titan was
for
the same. I
X
got
Death,
to.
I probably forgot how the mechanics were, but that's when I was raiding, and I've seen the second phase.
X-Death is going to be easier than what you call it was because he required less of an eye level to beat. So
Well, I
So
thought the
XF
issue with him
XF
is
had a lot of do mechanics or die stuff. Is the thing.
I thought
Yes,
the issue
Gene,
was like
we
when you
are
got,
raiding.
got like Beyond Death and all those other mechanics he threw on you at once.
Give me a minute, Gene. We will be rating in just a second.
He's placing his DQ order.
Now I'm doing the Moogle quest real quick and doing my last one.
When do you think we would consider trying to do the ultimates?
We also would need to
After-
hear
When
that
we have-
level.
I would
on
think we
farm.
need Shiva on farm for that.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
I
agree.
so like if we get it to where our
Alright,
clear
see
days,
me. Runaway Dodo.
if we get it to where on our clear days we're beating Shiva, then we'll do it. Simple as
Damn,
that.
Ari. I'm definitely gonna let you die next week. You're not even gonna send me from a runaway dodo.
It runs so weird. I don't want to get near that thing. It runs so weird.
Phrasing?
Time to chase Ari with giraffes.
I have a giraffe of my own, you nerd.
But yeah, once
No,
we
I'm
have
just
it,
gonna change toward a
once we have E8S, either so like do we
But
want to
do you have
do?
a carbuncle?
Hey guys,
do.
question.
Yes.
In terms of ultimate, do we want to do that on our prog days after we've gotten so far in E8 where we're clearing it on our cleared?
I mean, it's something to do.
Yeah. Especially
Okay.
with
Let's see
5.3
how
delay.
if we're burnt out at all by that.
Right. If
I
we
mean,
have
rather than finish
energy,
anything.
if we have energy, we can start trying to learn. Probably start with like Bahamut.
Yeah, like, I wasn't burnt out once I beat Titan and I farmed him for like a month.
Also,
or two.
when I do
was
prog
super
on
burnt out
ultimates,
after Alexander.
sorry.
Okay. So
When
you
I do
buy
prog on
gear
ultimates, I don't
for
really get
the-
burned out because I see ultimates as more fun instead of progression.
so
So we have to get gear for that for those ultimates, right? Back to
Not really. So your gear is synced down, which means it might not quite be the precise best stuff, but it'll be within the range of being the best.
it will be synced down to the max to the best. If you have gear, if you have higher level gear than the air than that, you get synced down to the best.
I'll miss
but the
having
materia works
I'll miss
differently.
having Flourish and Saber Dance though.
The materia works differently.
Yeah,
The
because the
materia-
materia is
void.
voided
Materia
and
value.
it goes.
Four people talked at once.
Materia gets void if you're synced down.
Okay, so materia is not used if you're synced down. Got it.
I mean, you get higher substats because of it, but it may not be the exact same substats you had materia for. It's no huge deal.
Because
The big thing is
substats all go
After hitting
down to the
skill
highest
speed
value.
tiers, you might need to mess with some stuff, but that's about it.
Or then
I mean,
I'll
we
just
wouldn't even have to worry about that
utilize
until we got it down to like enrage consistently, and at that point, if we still need DPS.
Or what I'm saying, it might matter for like a Sam with skill speed tiers.
Oh
Alright.
yeah.
I'm done. Coming back. We'll get this shit started. Everyone, make sure you've got used your restroom. You got plenty of drinks. Let's do this.
But seeing as like none of the rest of us build any skill speed, I don't think it'll matter at all.
Every time someone dies, I'm
I
taking
would
a
have to
shot.
change my gear around. I had to buy different pieces because
You're gonna die, Gene.
I'm kidding, anyways. I wouldn't do that.
You would.
I had to change. I had to buy different pieces.
As I
then just
slowly go
better
to get
subs-
my alcohol out.
Are you
I would-
reluctant?
Oh god,
to
I didn't
Just
mean to fall.
kidding.
starting mine?
I'm kidding, guys.
So
I already had
notice
it
what
out.
we do. Every time we die, a cake gets smashed.
No,
What the fuck noise is that?
no.
That's gonna be a clip right there. That, no.
All right, let's do this.
We eventually we'll have enough sounds from your Ari that we can make a soundboard.
No, no.
I think we already
That's
have enough.
that'll be perfect. Actually, I'm gonna have to make a separate video of all the times Ari squealed or wee throughout the raid.
By the way, Ari, I can't troll you in Black Mage.
What?
Because my chest piece and my hands are summoner only, because it's the artifact gear.
Ha!
Does Memoria
What?
have a dragon?
Nope.
No,
No special
This
drops
is
at all.
their
It's just the artifact gear,
Which is lame.
which is why
But-
it's hard to find people to even do it anymore.
But because of the 485 relic, Ruby Weapon's also
need to
dead,
do
so
it,
no one's
too.
really doing any trials right now.
the only reason they do Ruby is because they want the
Dragon.
mount.
Dragon. By the way, did you guys see that the Chronicles of New Area is going to continue on 5.3, but instead of a trial, it's going to be an instance? They're going to pull a Final Fantasy VII with Sapphire Weapon. Watch.
I said that. I pretty much said it, and guess what? It's gonna be near the peaks because the peaks is the only area I can think of in Stormblood that has a cannon.
All right,
But
let's
have you
focus up.
But I don't like
Oh
Sapphire.
yeah, the cannon. You're gonna wait. Do you kill Sapphire with the cannon, or do you kill Diamond?
So Sapphire basically goes, "Ooh, what's this?" Looking into the cannon and pulls its fucking head off.
Diamond died to the cannon, but from a longer distance.
Because they filled it with Mako energy.
Eeks, sister.
So who's ready to
This is
die?
starting.
Who's
All
ready
of
to
us?
see the first absolute zero with no mitigation?
I'm waiting
No.
to see.
That nearly broke Ari last
Hold
time.
on.
That
Craven,
too.
if they would have some health,
Before
guys.
you call,
Next
I
week
need
we'll have
to,
over
uh,
120k health.
can you
Craven's
guys-
trying to
Somebody's-
say something.
I can't hear you, Craven.
Don't pull, cancel pull, cancel pull.
Cancel, please.
Not polling, not polling.
Yeah, turn that
Do
mic
I
on.
need to turn my sound up or something?
Yeah, I had to
Maybe.
put you at maximum level, Craven.
I can hear you fine now.
He's at max, but I don't know. Maybe it's just.
How about no?
You're fine.
You're fine now.
Better.
Ari's mad about her divination.
What's my do you guys have a position for me for like banish and for
For what?
Huh?
that banish? And you got to either stack with one
Oh, were
person.
you? I think we're doing a different mechanic from what the video said.
Oh,
Okay.
are you talking about when you stack with one person after Light Rampart?
Like, yeah, you either stack
You
with
just
one
use
person.
your E6 partners.
So
For
you're over at 2, or you'll rotate to
So I'll
B,
be
depending.
So you'd be either at 2 or B, depends on the
It
mechanic.
depends on because the mirrors can be either cardinal or intercardinal.
Oh, okay.
So if they're intercardinal, you're on 2. If they're cardinal, you're on B. And if it's a spread mechanic, you don't move because tanks and healers are rotating clockwise.
Cool. All right.
Alright, just see if we can get to ad phase here and
Hope
We'll go
everyone
from
remembers
there.
Light Rampart.
My neutral sect is still on cooldown.
Remember,
That-
Craven, we are using Forsaken still for.
Do we
Raven.
just want to jump off and go?
I don't know.
I say we
what-
just pull. We're
I didn't look at Forsaken's. The only video I watched for that is Misteps.
so
How-
basically
okay.
2 and 4 don't move, 1 and 3 will rotate for the second puddle.
What you do is you basically just slightly edge over into the tower.
I mean, he
once
was-
the tower
We're
spawns.
still
trying-
doing
the one we
one
were
and
doing
three
before,
DPS.
Raven. You were there when we switched to Forsaken.
Yeah, we're still doing 1 and 3 are DPS spots.
It's the same as we've been doing it. 1 and 3 rotate to the north and south towers, and then after north and south towers go off, the people who soak the tower run away, and B and D move in and soak their orb as they're moving in.
Hey Craven, I believe you're on the west side with me.
Yes.
Yes,
the
you're on
two
West Side,
split.
because he needs to be with me because of Dan's partner things.
Okay.
Are we still doing HRTM for the F phase?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Healers, range, tank, melee.
That's
oh
where
yeah,
the
and
is.
if it's a square shape for chains, 1 and 2 quickly have to switch spots to make it an hourglass.
What?
Ow.
Did someone not addle?
I add them. Oh, his neutral sect wasn't on cooldown.
Took me Mario.
Front between the green.
Remember, you just have to be right next to the marker.
Shall freeze.
Cross.
Do I have to reset her position there? It kind of resets her
Shiva
shot.
auto reset.
North and south.
North and south. Top strand. Move. Get behind. Elbow slap.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow. Remember, that was not on Dark Thing this time.
I am golden this time, it's fine.
The light shall usher in peace.
Go away.
Get ready to look away now.
Get away.
Oh, I'm gonna get hit.
No, you're fine. Oh. You were in a different spot on my screen.
A snapshot.
Light rampant.
Somebody didn't move. Chains.
We're fine. Oh,
Swing.
what happened? Did somebody hit an orb? Because it didn't. I didn't.
But it
Yeah, I don't
sounded
know what
like
happened there.
Because we had
Give me ju-
hourglass.
give me
and
just a
it didn't
second.
break.
My ACT crashed.
Yeah, I'm still trying to fix stuff online. Wait a second.
Oh, we're doing... Hourglass is facing the wrong way, that's why. Okay. So, Neptune, all the Reggie, all the DPS. So for Light Rampart, if... I'm trying to think, which is it?
So we weren't doing any of the swapping last time we did this. I found it easy to just
I remember
slightly
we
edge.
started.
Basically just tap, 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 and you can move over without it breaking.
I think 2 and 3 should swap because
That's what I was gonna say. Is
Yeah.
so. I'm trying to think how to describe it. So, if 4 and 3 or 2, so if 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 are connected, you know, right? So like 2 is connected to 1, 3 is connected to 4. Does that make sense to you guys when I describe it that way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that happens, 2 and 3 have to swap, because if the people who are horizontal to each other aren't connected, then you can move as much as you want without breaking it, because the chains are based on closeness, not furtherness. So if 4 and 3 are a straight line, then 2 and 3 switch spots, and then whoever's on 3, it'll be a tank, will take the tower, but you don't have to worry about inching in because it will never break that way. Reggie, that's what you were thinking too, right?
That's what I thought. Is it needs to be like a horizontal hourglass shape because that's the way if you pinch
It has to be
won't-
hourglass, but it has to be so that the horizontal is between 2 and 3 and not 4 and 3. Because the whole point of hourglass is so that 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 aren't connected
Basically,
to
it
each
should
other.
be that the chains are passing through the X in the middle, right?
If there's no direct line between you and the one next to you horizontally, then you can move closer to each other without breaking.
No, I'm
Yes.
just more saying the way to do is that the chain should be at where 1 and 3 and 2 and 4 are connected by those lines on the floor.
The easiest way to describe it is if 3 is directly connected to 4 and 2 is directly connected to 1, then 2 and 3 switch spots before chains set in. And then that way chains will never break.
Right.
And all you need to do is if that switch happens, then you have to remember that the tank who is now on 3 has to take the tower. But you don't have to worry about inching because we fixed the chain breaking problem.
Okay.
So I'll try and call it out. Reggie, if you can pay attention to 2 people is better than 1. If one of us gets it right, that's all we need. And
I can
basically,
watch
you
it
just have-
too, because I've seen it. I know what you're talking about. Because on one of the hourglass patterns, you don't have to swap, but on one of them, one person has to swap.
Yep.
Yeah, we only have to swap if it's a square.
Or a bad hourglass.
I'm talking
the
about
other way, yeah.
the rotate for the after the hourglass goes off. And they're just soaking the 2 towers.
Yeah, when you rotate, don't run all the way in because the north and south orb will be in that circle. You just kind of have to barely put your
Yeah,
ticket.
you want to barely in it, and then after that, you just run away after it resolves.
And Neptune, for the hourglass and square, when you look at the put your camera facing straight down. If the chains look like a square, 1 and 3 switch, or 1 and 2 switch. If they look like an hourglass, you stay.
No, what it is that if you're on 3 and you see that your chain's directly connected to 4, you switch.
With 2.
With two.
I thought it was 1 and 3 switch.
It's gotta look like
2
an
and 3
infinity
switch.
sign.
2 and 3 switch.
Because you
It
want
has
the
to be.
hourglass, but you don't want 4 and 3 to be linked. Because the whole point of hourglass is so that 4 and 3 aren't linked. Because you don't want to risk the chain breaking by getting too close.
Right, if you're linked to 4, if you move closer to each other, it'll break the chain. That
So-
way, if you're linked with 1, though, you'll be able to move in.
Yeah, because the chains for this one are based off closeness, while the chains for the one later down are based on how farness. I think it's still closeness.
No, it's still closest. All chains in this thing only break when they get too close. Distance away does not matter.
Okay.
I thought I thought the same thing. I thought there was chains that break if you get too close, and then there's a chain that breaks when you get too far.
Apparently, it's
They
not
only
too
break
far.
when you get too. They only break when. Well, I mean, so they can break when you get too far, but unless you literally run away from the moss, it's never going to be too far.
Oh, we got this, though? Are you gonna try?
Yeah.
You would stoke the fires of conflict.
can't I get my fit to cleave in? What the hell?
Latency or skill speed, or probably just stuff.
Front, green. Oh, sorry.
I'm just gonna stay here for a bit.
Yeah, she'll reset herself. Better uptime, right?
Yeah.
East and west.
Tell someone I'm in raid and I get
Off
50
sprint.
fucking Steam messages an hour.
Run.
Yeah.
Behind.
Get behind.
Wait, what?
Oh, that behind? Oh,
You weren't
I
looking
got
at the boss.
totally got Jude on my gap there. They dropped it.
Why did she turn to me for that?
did you provoke her own?
The light shall usher in peace.
Right.
Get out.
Damn it.
Is Craven gonna get up?
He's up.
Didn't want to get hit by the X, but died.
I think he would have had invuln protection from that.
Some mechanics ignore that.
Also, if you move, it ignores it.
Hey, these
Perfect
are good
pattern.
spots. You guys see what we were talking about now?
It needs to
Oh,
be in this
God.
exact pattern.
And now we don't
Can I
have to
get
worry
it?
about it. Move.
Get your orbs.
If you have three, get under.
Oops.
Siggy.
Siggy,
I was
how
only
did
at
you
4k
die?
HP.
Mirror.
It's gonna be Scythe, I think.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's gonna be
sight.
side.
So then we're going to one. We'll go
Get
to one
your
after this.
partner corner.
Real.
Face down.
It's real. Stack. Get to your
Okay,
sides.
stack for those regens.
Okay.
Make sure everyone has regens on.
I'm gonna try the Titan thing already,
Alright.
since I'm so squishy.
I will shield during. I will put up my shield during the second.
Make sure to
tether.
interrupt.
By the way, Craven, we're doing it that the ranged are focusing
Silence
on
Earth
the
and Neptune.
What's the
the
order
ranged are
again?
focusing on the electric.
Healer first! Please.
Healers first.
Craven, only focus on the Igris.
Range, take second tether.
Stun over here.
Right. I have the third tether.
Did we forget something?
Interrupt the earth.
Tanks are next.
I got mine.
I mean, we had double weakness, Reggie.
Yeah, somebody!
Venom has the last one.
Craven, take the tether.
Oh no. That's-
Okay, we need people to
Oh, I got you.
not talk right at the beginning because others are trying to put out things.
There's way too much chatter going on there.
So it's healers on the first tether, range on the
gotcha.
second, tanks on the third, melee on the fourth tether.
last.
On the right side, earthen spawns on wave 1 and 4. They need to be silenced. On the left side, the earthen spawn on wave 2 and 3. They need to be silenced. Reggie silences the first one.
I
Siggy
did.
silences the second one. I'm just going over all of it. Number 2, melee focus on the aqueous. Ranged will get the electric, and they'll also help out on the earthen when they're up. And then healers can also hit the electric too if they think there's not enough DPS yet.
You can
So
stun.
for the Aqueous, there's one important thing. So when the Aqueous spawns, don't stun it right away. Wait until it starts moving and then stun it, because it doesn't start moving for 2 or 3 seconds. As soon as the Aqueous starts moving, melee stun it. It's always melee stun first, tank stun second. Your
Thank
stun
you.
is your leg.
Didn't hear any of that before you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Any questions?
Yeah, your job is just to delay it so it doesn't get the middle.
Yeah, I got it.
Have you seen the strategy where
I'll
you
get
left
the first one.
Have you seen the strategy where you ignore the Aqueous?
No, that's a bad strategy.
That is a bad strat. I agree.
Because if any of them make it to the middle, you don't get your 1 minute DPS buff after ads.
Okay.
I mean, for Prague, it's not a big deal, but we don't want to get in that habit.
Gotcha.
So a minute of 5% more DPS is a lot of fucking DPS.
Behind.
Back. Remember to be on the red side. DPS it, it'll teleport automatically.
Shall freeze.
East
and
and
west.
west. Up front. Move. Ooh.
Stay in front. Mitigating.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away now.
Get away.
Get out. Get out.
Light consume you.
Two and
2 and 3
three swap.
switch. Towers. Movement. Whoa.
Somebody didn't move away.
Remember,
Whoever was
if you end up soaking a tower, you need to run away from the boss.
yeah, whoever was on 3 didn't run away. I got
Yeah,
clipped.
so run away at the angle as well. Make sure to do that.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this because Reggie and Neptune aren't used to it. I realized I forgot that. So Reggie and Neptune, well, Reggie probably knows, but so if you have to swap, you'll end up taking the south tower, right? As soon as the tower is soaked, you move this way.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, I think Neptune had
That was my fault.
3.
I mean, Neptune's not used to it,
Yeah.
so I'll give it. It's a thing. We forgot to explain. It's fine. But
We're
do you guys see how
still.
much smoother that is, considering the
Hold
chainsaw
on one
break?
second.
Wait, what?
Yeah. On that part right there, are we still doing the one orb? The one set of orbs has to stack for the second pillar. The other two can just stand back there.
Yeah.
Yes. D and B are staying in their spots. A and C take their towers. And then as soon as second tower is resolved, D and B move in so they can take their orb and bait the cleaves.
Whereas A and C move out to not get cleaved and then move back in to take their orb.
Remember, so you're standing by C, you take the south tower, as soon as the tower resolves, you touch C, and then go back and touch your orb, and then if you have 3 stacks after you touch your orb, you get in the middle.
Yeah. Yep, just making sure.
Ziggy, tell me when your cooldown's up.
It's up. That was more than 30 seconds, so...
Yeah, see how much smoother the chains are when we have 2 and 3 swap? No more breakage.
Full check.
Front between green.
Fuck. Okay, I'm good.
Shall free.
East and west.
Someone's not on the spot.
Oh, that
Okay,
was my
someone-
bad. That was my fault.
Why did Craven just wipe
It
out?
was.
No, both orbs were on 3.
Tanks are on 2, DPS on 1 and 3. If somebody's on the wrong, if the DPS is by 2, don't adjust because the DPS is likely about to adjust to 3.
If you know you're in the right spot, don't move. Just let the other person figure it out.
That one was spiteful.
I forgot to go up. Team Prince.
Characters. Front.
Okay, fine.
In the green. My character just randomly stopped targeting Shiva.
And does that shit all of that in home.
Shall free.
North and south. Up sprint. Move. Get behind. Double slap.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away.
Away.
Get out.
spot. 2 and 3 spot.
Craven, you're a little too far in.
Towers. Move, move, move.
Get out, Craven.
That was my bad. I fucking tripped out because I hit that. I think I hit that orb.
Okay, Neptune.
Cardinals are safe on that last.
What? No, if you move away diagonally, if you're soaking the tower in your DPS.
And then you need to move away so you don't get cleaved.
Yep. So if you soak north tower, just run northwest. If you soak south tower, just run southwest. And don't move back until the cleaves go off.
Temperance went off that time.
Back.
Oh, okay.
She was greedy.
Shall free.
East and west. Guys,
Lightning.
puddles.
I had the thing. Why did I also have the?
No, you had.
No,
You
I
had
had
the
the debuff. I had the debuff. If you have the debuff, you don't get the puddle.
No.
Why did I get killed by that?
We were down one person, I think.
It's true.
Oh, so I got.
Because dead when it went off.
Yeah, so it double. Okay, so basically, if you have the dot that needs to be removed, you don't have the puddle, and you're the one that's going to get this. So I got everything there. That's okay.
Right, easy way to know if you have puddle is if you don't have a debuff.
I had the debuff and the puddle because
Cake was dead when the Diamond Frost went off.
Yeah.
It won't happen under normal circumstances.
Why does it keep targeting random people?
Back.
Shall free.
North and south. Upstream. Move. In front.
In front.
Double slap.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away.
Conceal me.
2 and 3 Swift.
Who hit the orb?
I think I did. I can't tell. I wasn't touching it.
Motherfucker!
Well, I wasn't touching it, and they all exploded
I'm
at the
just
same
kidding,
time.
dude. Settle down.
Nobody's fault. Just get better.
I have chicken
There's a
nuggets.
lot of shit going off, dude. And you gotta learn it all because it's random.
Back.
Oh, I was too close. What?
Shall free.
East and west.
Brain. In front.
Perfect.
Hitting cluster.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away. Under.
Light consume you.
Two and three swap.
Oh wait.
Oh, we're missing someone?
Yeah, someone wasn't in their puddle.
I thought 2 and 3 swap because I went to 3 originally.
Nobody was on one of them.
Yeah, number 1 was empty. No one was on 1.
Oh, I was on 3 too.
Oh, Gene and I were both on 3. I didn't see that Gene was already there. On 3, because I think we were both on 3.
I thought we... Wait,
The
both
DPS are on
ranged?
1 and 3, because they're both DPS and they both got chosen. They both thought they were on 3.
What? I thought it would always pick 1 melee and 1
No,
range.
it's random.
Nope. That's random.
Alright,
Same thing for the puddles for Diamond Frost.
give me just a few seconds. I gotta pee.
Yep, it makes everybody learn both parts of that shit. As far as strategies goes, this has been like the worst fight by far that Square Enix has released.
Okay,
Technically,
I have an idea.
Well, it's just a speed, Gene, that if I we both.
Let's not change the strat.
Yeah, we don't change strategy. It should just be that both you and I are chained.
Please. Craven and me will always be 1. Denim and Siggy will always be 3. If both Denim and Siggy have it, then Siggy will adjust to 1. If both me and Craven have it, I will adjust to 3.
I think for a simpler solution,
I've been going to 1 every single time.
I think the simplest solution, Gene, is that I just have to pay attention to whether or not you also have chains when I have chains, and I just move 1.
Why don't we try what he just said?
Okay.
That way, the only person that's really...
Because I do that for Diamond Frost, but Diamond Frost is a lot more visible. I'll just have to check the debuff bar.
So Siggy, you and Denim seem to have been going to 3 pretty much all the time.
So I've been on 1 every single time.
Yeah, in general, the melee should be on 1.
I've been going to 1 when I have it, but I haven't gotten it, so... I keep getting the orb. I haven't gotten a chain 1 time yet.
No, you had chain earlier.
Oh yeah, the first one. Yeah.
Alright.
Run.
Your blood shall freeze.
North and south.
Wait, why did I? Oh, I don't.
Well, that's why.
It'll be fine.
No. Oh, wait. Thing's in the middle. The line's gonna go right through us.
Somebody wasn't in their spot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Both people went to 1.
Yeah, let me, because as the faster melee, I'm hanging around 1, and I have to hit true north there anyways.
Dude, I've been going 1 every time. It hasn't been a problem since we started.
It's possible for both melees to get.
I think neither of us has had it at the same time, but like if
Okay.
already there, just
So if both melees are going to 1 and both ranges are going to 3, then Craven will be the anchor for 1 and I'll be the anchor for 3 because Siggy has more movement than me and Denim has more movement than Craven. Does that work? That'll work for light ramping too, right?
I'm fine with whatever. Just tell me what you want me to do.
So Craven, you'll always be 1 and I'll always be 3 because Siggy has more movement than me and Denim has more movement than you.
Yeah, because I'll just move there before before it goes off. So if I get it, I'm there. If I don't, I just go to the middle.
okay. So anchors just be there when
Yeah,
it goes off.
sounds
That way,
good.
it's easy for the other of us to just look at it and see if you have a thing or not.
Yep.
Works for me.
Or if the anchor says I got it, you know to run to the other one.
I mean, it's faster to look than the anchor to look, see they have it, and then say I got it.
You're not having to figure out who's talking.
You could talk in third person.
Thank you, Bob Dole.
I mean, if both people try and say it at the same time, well, people are trying to say north or
I
south.
open up.
Ari, what's up with your opener that you go from 4K DPS to 7K DPS instant?
You're up, we start.
Oh. I know the damage.
Does damage.
Rear.
Shall free.
North and south. Top sprint. Move.
Get in front.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away. Run away.
Consume you.
Camping. Towers. Movement. If you have 3, get under. Oh boy.
How did you die, Cake?
I was too far in Reggie's cleave on accident.
Yeah, so
Wait, on Reggie's cleave. Where are you at?
All good. She knows why she died.
Wipe it.
Speak up.
This is a real stack too.
I wish I could repair other people's gear.
Did I see a provoke go off?
Back.
Fat finger.
Here is
I haven't heard. I haven't
shit, I'm
heard
colorblind.
somebody say that in a long time. At least she wasn't playing Dragon and Magic and just fat fingers here at least.
Does everyone have the 500 weapon? Because we're
No.
still only getting to 90. We should have enough pages from this week. North and south.
No, let's.
I mean, did you upgrade
Top sprint.
something else instead of...
Yeah,
Oh.
fine.
You got Twine?
F
Why would
for my
you get
body.
one?
My body. Oh, somebody put that in the middle?
Get in front.
But yeah, you could have gone your Esther.
Yeah.
That would have been much bigger health gain too.
She's all set on it. I'll
The
have
light shall
the B and D
usher
marks
in peace.
You're like,
away.
what? I'm not even facing the box.
Impudence.
Okay,
Away.
Go south.
Run past B and D.
I'm stunned even though I'm looking away.
I put venison on you.
He's super squishy.
I'm just trying to
Oh,
figure out
what's
what
the caster?
Did not everyone get a chain?
Somebody's on 3.
Oh, let's say we did.
Somebody hit the orb.
I did it again. I forgot there's so many free.
Did you forget effort again?
Maybe.
No. You didn't. That's all the potion.
I forgot at the beginning.
I really wish I could download that animation won't cancel it, but I wish I can.
Mirror, and we
Back.
are behind. Get enough off, please. 4 hits. 4 hits. Thank you.
Shall free.
North end.
South.
Top sprint. Move. Get in front.
Did he get hit?
He did, but
I didn't see him get hit.
The light
he got
shall
hit.
usher in
Alright.
Do a lot.
Look away.
Get out. Let us be past the BD mark.
light consume you.
Swap. Switch. Move. Towers.
North and south, get out.
Yeah, 3 orbs get under.
3, get in. 3, get in.
People didn't get in.
Didn't get in.
Dana. No, he was
I
in.
was in.
No, that was me. I didn't make it in time. That was completely.
If you're north, were you east or west there? Or were you
I was
west?
not.
Oh, okay, yeah. Basically, as soon as the second towers go, as soon as that cleave goes out, you can just run straight in.
Yeah.
As soon as the cleave hits, look at your stacks.
Oh, by the way, I found it's not actually random how many stacks you get. It's how many times you got hit by the ability, because everyone gets 2.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No, sometimes
No,
you spawn with one stack.
You can start with 1 or 2.
Yeah, but you get one every time.
I believe I started with.
Well, you always are going to get 2 stacks using our current strat because everybody's either going to eat
So,
an orb
you'll
or a
always-
cleave.
Yeah, so you'll always gain 2 stacks, but you'll start with 1 or 2, which will determine if you end with 3 or 4.
Exactly. So if you only have
1
one
plus
stack
2
to
is
start,
3,
you're good.
and
Then
2 plus 2 is 4.
Yay! I did it.
So yeah, you can look at the very beginning. If you have 1 stack at the very beginning, you're going to be in that middle tower.
As long as you do the strat right.
Yeah, as long as you did strat right. And if you don't do it right, well,
That's
there's
actually helpful.
not going to be enough people, and we're going to die either way.
Check your food after this fight. Reggie, should I be throwing Tetra on you there, or just ignore it?
Did you do it this time?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because it doesn't seem like you take that much damage, so throwing any extra Tetra on you may
Uh-huh.
I did almost walk off the edge.
During this part.
Shall freeze.
So,
I'm not seeing the pouch, I don't like it.
You lost lightning.
Sprint.
Oh wait, went the wrong way.
oh, this is gonna be a wipe.
Get in front.
Get in front.
Light, you good?
He DC'd. He had the Pokeball.
He's
The Pokemon
still in
gone.
game.
Just keep going and keep happy.
I'm not dead.
Shall usher
Yes,
You
you
are
are.
dead.
You're dead.
Look away.
You've been dead, dude.
I got distracted by light.
impudent.
His body.
Oh,
I think
that's
something. I mean, Neptune's been lagging too. I think like I don't know.
Light consume you.
Nope, that's white.
Why is that a wipe?
I don't have a thing on me.
Which means because I'm tethered to both the. Because lightning, I was chained and tethered to an orb.
Fix your internet connection problems.
Wow, Craven and Denim both had 18k DPS there.
Check your connections. Fix it. I don't want any problems this run.
I don't want any fucking issues. Fix this shit.
No missing
Gotta skip
CDs.
Diamond Dust or disband, man. That's it.
Yup, or disband. Skip phase or disband.
Should be fine.
Yup, Thor was it too. Skip Thor or disband.
Good times, man.
You guys suck.
Good times.
Usually it's the party host that sucks.
Usually, yeah.
Party leader has lowest DPS. DPS.
Carry for 1.
I mean, it's still actable for our group.
Fuck you.
back.
Oh, I'm getting hit. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Oh, you didn't get
Don't worry, I
hit.
said
You did.
join. Can't let you get hit by yourself.
North south.
So much for being me.
Pop sprint. I don't know what. How did Neptune die? He's a tank. Neptune, you okay there? Double slap.
Neptune is no longer with us.
I mean, he's moving.
Reggie got aggro
Might-
back there.
That hurt a lot.
The light shall usher
I used all my available
Flip away.
shit there.
Just move in.
Get in.
light consume you.
Two and three spot. Two and three spot.
Someone was dragging the rope the wrong way.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, I definitely around.
Because I saw the orb that was south was going west first.
Do we need to take a small break?
Why? It's
Yeah.
only been an hour.
We've
Well,
also been
I'm-
progging this for
Well,
3 weeks now.
yeah.
So what?
we've had
10 times
Craven-
more kill. And
Craven
I
wasn't here
fucking
last year.
gone, Yeah.
Reset
So-
your connections, fix everything.
So blame me. That's why we're behind.
We're behind because of multiple reasons. It's not just you.
We're technically behind. They pushed 5.3 back, so we're actually still on schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're good. We'd be even further ahead if we fucking got this group of people together to begin with.
Right.
I'll be
Fucking
right
hell.
back and
We
grab another
would
beer.
probably
Anyone
have
want
this
something?
down already.
We've replaced like 60% of this fucking static
Fuck,
already.
dude. We've replaced multiple slots multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Me, Lightning, Reggie, and what, Denim, I think?
Yeah.
Are the only originals?
I mean, Leon joined us and then he left. Siggy replaced
Ziggy replaced Zool.
Zool. That's right. Yeah. Ari, you've always been here, haven't you?
No. Oh, maybe. Yeah. I think Ari has been with us from the beginning. No, we had to pick her up too.
Yeah, we did.
We were
Yep.
plugging a healer. That's right.
Yep, we
Leon.
picked
He,
her up.
he replaced Leon.
And her internet connection almost cost her another spot.
Yeah.
I'm glad that's sorted out.
At first, it was her freezing issue.
Let's see. Neptune, he's what? The fourth or fifth tank we've had?
We had that other tranny tank before. We had the
Mhm.
the one dude. He's like,
We had a trans. We had a trans tank who wanted us to call that person a she/her. That was the preferred pronoun, was she/her, and I was like, "Isn't that just two female pronouns together?" And they didn't like when I said that.
It sounded like a boy, except for when you logged on and said hello. He'd be like,
hello. All right, guys, let's get this shit going. We need to get this shit beaten.
Oh god, that's funny, dude.
And then Cloud as well was replaced.
Oh yeah, well, I don't know what happened with
Lightning.
Cloud had real life issues, I think.
You know what I was thinking when we were doing this? I think so too, by the way. Fucking, we've been doing E8S. I was just thinking, I wonder how that black mage would be doing on this fight if he were with us.
That black mage has not even beaten E2. E6.
I think
really?
he just quit the game. He was too disheartened after he got kicked.
We're like the third or fourth group.
Well, it's like he actually left the Crossworld Link shell after he had that blow up on Ari. He left. I didn't actually have to kick him. He left on his own. All I did was remove him from the fucking FC disc. That was it. Like he left he just knew he was done after he did that. Like, oh my god. But yeah, that tranny we had, like, when
that tranny we had.
Yeah. Like, he would join the Discord, he'd be like, hi guys, how are you? And in the middle of the fucking fight, he'd be like, alright guys, let's get this shit going, we need to get this shit taken care of. It's like he almost sounded like he'd be the kind of person who'd say, I like my beer like I like my violence. Domestic.
That's so true too, dude.
Like it was like, and it was like your pronoun is she, her. That's her.
I had to
she.
mute myself a couple times because I was laughing so hard.
I noticed. And like, I get it if that's your preference. Like,
oh yeah, whatever. Yeah. I don't care.
But
it's distracting, though, to be honest.
The weird thing is, we didn't even kick that person. We were perfectly fine with them as a tank. They just left on their own.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I can fit with you guys.
That was the red mage. That was their friend. That was the red mage. It was too stressful.
I don't think we mesh well.
I mean, honestly, I would rather they do that than have it blow up a week later. Or just stop showing up.
But, oh, by the way, so we've technically only, as a group, progged E8 twice. The first Friday we did it, and this Friday.
Yeah, like I thought it was like 3 times.
Because you weren't there that Saturday, and then the next week, this is the third time we've actually done it as a group, so we've had some setbacks. Yeah. So don't be surprised if we're basically reverting back a week. So, and we are definitely getting further. We're not wiping instantly on the first few mechanics, and we need to tighten up. Cake.
I think by next weekend we'll be consistently getting ads.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You can't get FC buffs if you're cross world.
Yeah, exactly.
Just join our FC.
The only way that's happening is if you pay for her and Riho to have a house over here and pay their transfer.
No.
I mean, paying for the house isn't as hard as finding an open house.
Yeah, I was gonna. Good luck finding the house first of all.
Finding a house on Gilgamesh.
By the way, who invited Kojin Mole?
That would be one of the newer level 50s. It was either Suzuki or Virulai, I think, because I noticed they had invite privileges.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Suzuki's actually an old member. They just it's been a while.
Switched back server.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I re-invited her because she asked to be re-invited, and I ramped her up to member again.
Yeah, and then there's a couple others that like. I'm just happy to see other people taking the mantle of recruitment, because
Yeah, we need more people recruiting.
Because like,
Most like 90% is light right now.
well, it's if you ask the other.
Yeah, but you're just inviting anybody and everybody though. You gotta be careful of it.
I mean, honestly, I'm more for reactive than proactive defense. Like we have enough controls in place to keep people from ripping us off or coming in and spamming us with anal torture porn like that happened.
I'm not even worried about that. Just some people's attitude and like that black mage. You get people like that. He seemed pretty normal at first. The first week he was okay, and then look what happened.
So I'm an idiot.
What did you do?
I was sitting here trying to invite Cake back, and I'm like, why can't I find her in the list? And I realized I'm looking in the free company. Alright, so we all good? We've all calmed down? Our internet's good?
I don't know, like, is your internet good?
Mine only had the one issue.
I'm gonna repair it real quick though.
I know it's kind of hard to control, but remember, the angrier you are, the worse you do in Sap.
Unless you get really angry.
I play better pissed off.
Okay, Cartman.
I gotta just quit this fucking game. I had to lose so many GCDs on this Shiva fight, dude. I fucking can't even do it, dude.
Jesus fucking Christ. And the one thing that pisses me off about our current leadership is
never on.
Besides that,
by the way, that might make it easier for when we get pushed back to the edge thing from Heavenly Strike. I will always go around the right side, so you can use the left side to go free, and you don't have to dodge anything.
No, because
I've been going right every time.
The thing spawns right under you as soon as the flare goes off. So
Right.
everybody
But
has to
after that, we can keep perfect uptime even if we both have it, if we both go to either side.
Oh, you're talking about
Can you
for
go
that.
left then?
Another that looks like for some things we might be losing some of the leadership.
Wait.
Hopefully, once the Phantasy Star Online 2 comes out.
No,
Did you hear me, Dom?
I could not hear you, sorry.
Can you just go left there every time? Because
Okay.
I've been going right there
So,
every
by the
single
way,
time.
if
you start going right and I gotta go left, then I gotta watch if Siggy or whatever gets it, and then I'll have to, you know what I'm saying? I'll be fucking having to watch and see who gets it. 'Cause one time
it doesn't
you're
matter.
both-
I can take
I'm
left,
going
but you're
right.
taking right.
Hold on, if
It's
you're
always
both-
going to be
I'm
either
gonna
we're
go
both going to
right
get it, or none's
every
going to get it, or one's going to get it. It's
question:
fine.
are you both on the same side or opposite sides?
We're same side for that.
Okay.
We're melee.
I was about to say, if you're both opposite sides, if you both go left and if one goes left and one goes right, you both go the same direction.
But this is just for kind of rotating around Shiva, so she gets pulled to us. Okay, so in
Yeah.
that case,
Honestly-
I always go left, you always go right, and that way, no matter what happens, we'll dodge the AoEs.
I'm not even worried about uptime at this point right there, as much as just making it past that mechanic cleanly. I'll worry about the uptime.
But
That's an easy adjustment. It's just seeing where people are, where I can drop puddles without fucking other people's.
But yeah, in response to what you said about certain leaders leaving, they're not going to leave.
True.
They
just simply staying here.
They don't want me to have control. They think that if I have
Oh
control,
no, they refuse to let you lead.
yeah, they do not want me to have control at all. Like they think that if I become leader, like that's going to be the worst thing that ever happens to this fucking FC.
Even if the only reason this FC still has members is because of you.
And I'm the only reason this FC has money right now. Well, no, Regians will help out quite a bit with that.
I didn't donate any either, right?
You gave a lot of the like dark steel and shit.
Yeah, you
Well, I
you
threw
donated.
Gil in the chest.
And
You
like
threw-
the glass fibers too.
Yeah, I've done some glass fibers, so.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of donations and shit. I don't know. It just.
Well, we
The
were
thing
talking
that-
about it earlier, and we're like, hey, if Leon doesn't log in, we might be able to take leadership, and he immediately logs in like a minute. He's got like a timer or some shit.
To log himself in every 15 days.
Uh-huh.
If he does that one more time, I'm gonna take it to the fucking leadership, and we will have a fucking vote. And
wait, is there a 15-day timer on the leader?
There's a 35-day
Dude,
timer.
he's literally only on, even when he does come on, for what, like 15 minutes?
Last time he logged in for literally 1 minute.
Why does he even pay for a subscription anymore?
So that I don't get leadership.
Why does he care? He obviously doesn't care about this game.
Because they think that if I get...
They care, but I don't know.
They think that if I get leadership, I'm going to kick them out. Which, at this point, with them acting like this, maybe.
Why does he care if he gets kicked? He doesn't even play this game. He plays
Okay,
like 2 minutes a
before we
month.
get the tempers up too much.
So far
Get
past
this going.
that, anyways, by this point, dude. So far past that.
No, I'm not angry. I'm just confused. Like, he doesn't play this game. Why doesn't he just cancel his sub and just forget everything?
Welcome to my world, dude. I don't get it. Why do they care? That's like when they fucking do shit to the house and then fucking, who is it that's coming in and Ripley or not Ripley?
Smitten.
Smitten's bitch ass
Here,
comes
check,
in
by
and
the way.
fucking changes shit and leaves. I don't get it, dude. I don't
You
get
gotta
it.
have blank space. You gotta have flow.
Well, I just think it's funny when they get
Autism, dude.
They change it back and then he logs back in and then changes it back again.
They log
So
in, they change shit, and then they log out again. They don't fucking do content with the team. They don't do maps or mount runs with us.
Don't say hi when they log in.
They don't do
Come
shit.
on.
They don't participate in any things
They
that
didn't
like, help the
hit the
build.
button. They didn't hit the button.
What are you talking about?
They don't water the
okay.
plants.
I thought you said Craven. You didn't hit the button.
Ah, okay.
I was gonna say, I hit my shit. But
Click. I thought you had chicky nuggies.
She's getting more chicken nuggies.
I give up. I'm done.
What happened?
I give up trying to type. Is there seriously a queue on Ferry right now? Oh my god. Yeah, there's a queue on Ferry. I think it. He's giving me raid food because he pre-made some.
Why aren't there any burgers in this game?
Right?
No chicken nuggets,
Well,
no burgers. What's
technically,
going
there's
on?
no
Have you
cows
seen a
in this
grill?
game.
There's no what in this game?
There's no cows.
There's like yaks and whatever the fuck those things are called. Buffalo.
Yaks are actually a bovine species.
I
Buffalo
imagine they
burgers
are
are good.
right. Yes,
Mhm.
they are.
Bison burgers are good though.
Fucking
Yeah, there's
excellent.
bison in this game.
Bison T-bones are also great.
Bison, buffalo,
Mhm.
damn near the same thing.
What about some fried up ass in?
Alright, his game crashed. He can't get in.
Buffalo
Yeah,
are
sure.
like native to Asia and Africa, maybe, and then bison are the American one.
Bison, the American bison are now no longer endangered because we've bred them back into the wild.
Not only
They're
that,
stupid as
there's,
shit, though. I heard.
there's a place like 2 hours away
Okay,
from where I
queue up
live
lightning.
now that
Already
is
said
a
so.
bison farm.
Okay.
I heard they've got like the brains the size of a peanut because they're just ridiculously stupid. Those animals.
Yeah, do you know how a lot of Native Americans would kill them in the Midwest?
They would
would-
drive them off a cliff.
Yep. They would get on horses and drive them off a cliff.
They're one of the few wild animals that runs towards a loud noise. And the American settlers, when we were trying to drive out the Indians, we found that's why they were endangered. What we did is we just got really loud trains and we drove them really slowly along the countryside, and hunters just left their carcasses where they lay.
Get rid of the food supply,
See,
and Native
at least
Americans will
the
go away.
Indians fucking used everything.
And they also wouldn't take the whole herd off the cliff. They get the weak one and separate it and then drive it off.
Mm-hmm.
I always carried like 100 pounds of food when I was going the Oregon Trail, man.
Food
Oregon Trail, dude.
Bison, the shittiest, the easiest.
I always
food to
carried a
get.
bunch of dysentery. Boy, was that a bad idea.
All right, so
Ready?
let's focus up, cut down the chatter, and let's get past, the fucking chain orb bullshit. I want, by the end of the night, us wiping on ads or after ads. Like, we shouldn't be wiping on anything before that. So let's focus up. Let's get this shit done. If you have questions,
if somebody fucks up, though.
Right, and if you die and you consistently die, ask why you're dying. Don't sit there and think, oh God, he's going to kick me if I keep dying. No, I'm going to kick you if you don't ask.
Ain't nobody gets kicked.
That's what you say.
You like yourself.
Ari's favorite mechanic.
Back.
Can I stop getting this thing?
What the hell?
Then I'm
Dana.
going to slap you.
It's not a bone stack.
It's a damage down stack. That's worse.
I was gonna say it's even worse.
Reggie on the cross for you. East west.
Okay.
Move.
Now let's all how close I was to that edge.
Everyone in front.
Tank buster.
I've been fainting it. Have you even noticed the difference yet?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Alright, I'll keep that up.
Good on you, James.
Look away. Look away.
Okay, good.
Get in.
Slide cast burrow.
Wait, rampant.
Light consume you.
Get ready to move.
You accepted my habit.
Showers. Move.
Raven, you need to move away there.
Why did I get 109,000 done?
Craven, after you soak that, you have to move away from the moss.
That's right.
Why did I got double cleaved there.
Yeah, you got double cleave because Craven was doing so he had to cleave again.
If you're in the north or south puddle, for the second puddle, you need to get out.
Hold on, I think I hit buttons by accident. Hold on a sec.
I do stay in the...
For the tank.
You're in the puddle, but you need to get out for the cleave.
For the tank. Is it possible? I don't know what your cooldowns, how long they have left, but is it possible for the chain to tank to do reprisal right before second cleaves go out, just to make sure?
I've been using my Shake It Off there.
Okay, whatever works.
Good again, Reggie.
When does that cleave go? It's
basically, if you're soaking the tower, Reggie, you have to move away.
Yeah, I knew that. Craven, you mean? Yeah, after you soak the second tower, you move out.
In a diagonal direction. If you go straight back to the orb. So since you're the anchor, you'll always run away northwest.
Richie?
Have y'all been putting regens on me?
Yes, you have a region on you right now.
I didn't dare Tetra that time just to see what it would do, and yeah, I'm putting it on you from now on.
Back.
I definitely need regens right here.
Yeah, mine is a
Oh shit! No, move!
apparently a little bit. Get mine. There we go.
Shall free.
Thank you.
North, south. Offspring. Move.
Stay in front.
Tank buster.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away.
Light consume you.
Two and three swap.
Denim.
Oh no! Okay, good.
Oh boy.
Denim.
Yeah, sorry, I don't normally swap. I go to 1.
No, 2 and 3 swap. Oh, okay.
Right. That was my first time on this when we had to swap.
It's okay. I understand a very large, like, unlike healers where I only have to learn 2 things, you have to learn everything.
$80K.
That's how much it did to you?
That's how much I hit it. That's the highest non-boosted I've seen.
Oh, whoops! I'm dead.
Move. Raid. Spot.
I don't know why I
Shall
heard
freeze.
that.
North and south. Heal. No. Move.
Make sure. Whoa.
Get behind the boss, get behind the boss. I was slowed there.
Oh shit! No!
What?
I thought he was gonna die.
The light shall
Yeah,
usher
quick
in
thing, something else, too.
Look away.
such impudence.
Step, are you just taking that?
Consume you.
No, I was slow with it.
2-3 swap. Towers. Move.
Move out, Gerber.
Oh,
4 orbs under. I mean, 3 under, 3 under, 3 under. Remember, if you have 1 orb at the very start of the mechanic, you'll always be in that final power, as long as everything's done right.
Yep, should just check it right away.
Such impudence.
If you start out with 2, you will never be in the middle tower.
unless someone fucked up.
Well, if someone fucks up and you get hit when you have 2, you're gonna end up with 5 and wipe everybody in. Because if you get 5 stacks, it's automatic death. Oh, my food has 1 minute left. Oh well. YOLO.
Did you at least get
At least what?
Get Ecrit out.
Yeah. Behind.
Gee, you don't have your danger reveal.
We don't need it. It's time to take the danger Gerudo off.
That's when somebody gets hit.
We've learned how to ride this bicycle.
I ate food in the back, don't forget. North south. Top sprint. Move. Get in front. Tank buster.
The light shall usher in peace.
Slip away. Get out.
Consume you.
Anthem.
Somebody hit their tower. Somebody hit the orb.
I think I might run to an orb.
Somebody ran the wrong way. I saw somebody.
Yeah, I started off running the wrong way. I ran the right way, but I must have been running the orb on the way back. That was my fault.
Okay, tighten up.
I try and get my bearings of where I am on the map a little bit before that goes off. I've been there too.
Fine, my region will kill him. Kill him.
Back.
shall free.
East west. Offspring. Move. Be in front. Tank buster.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away now.
I've looked away, but I assume
Get out.
Tank privilege.
Light consume you.
Light rampant. Choose your spot. Heals, please. Move, move, move. 3 under. Yeah,
Oh,
Chiggy up.
How'd you die?
I don't quit.
I'm not sure.
I need him up at this.
Went into soak.
Light.
Can you decide? Get with your partner.
Get under.
Get under. We are going to one denim.
Move.
Speak up.
It will be spread.
Spread.
Why did I get killed there?
I have no clue.
Shit, I didn't mean to hit that.
Get up fast. Get to your side, Craven. Wrong side, wrong side,
Craven.
wrong side, Craven.
Tranquility must
Oh,
be restored.
my camera's turned around. My bad.
Yeah, when you get raised.
Aqueous.
Healers, range, tank, melee. Protect. Remember that.
Both of our DPS are weak.
Just try it anyway.
Tether.
Oh shit, sorry.
Range, tether.
Why did Siggy take so much damage?
Because I'm attacking the electrics.
I only got
Electric
stuck once, I
deflect.
think.
The next one is on tanks.
Tank, tank tether.
Stun the earth.
Silent. Tank tether.
Static.
Nobody
Next one is on
silenced our stone.
centipede.
That's because I'm dead, Reggie.
Melee, 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 melee.
Oh, I shielded the wrong person. I was supposed to shield denim for that.
Lightning,
Healers
is
need to
that?
heal.
Who's the healer on our side?
Me?
Light.
Lightning? Melee's right after healer, right?
No.
Or no? Healer, tank,
Healer,
range,
range,
tank,
tank.
melee.
healer, range, tank, melee.
All
Yeah.
you got to remember, Craven. is you take
Reggie,
the force.
can you let me know when you're grabbing it? So I ain't gotta pay attention to him.
You should pay attention.
I can watch, I'm fine.
We were kind of fucked there because, yeah, we just didn't have the people.
People are dying. They need to be healed.
He was, like,
I don't know why I got killed on that.
Ranger attacking the electric. Remember, it hurts them.
Focus on the guy who's got the tether.
back.
Shall free.
North south. Top swing. Move.
In front.
Tank buster.
The light shall usher in peace.
Flip away. Get out.
Consume you.
Swap. What happened?
I think I got a little too close to that. I guess I'll have to just wait a second before I move
Close
over.
to what? Which were you?
The orb. I'm not sure if it blew. It might have been me though.
Once you're in position with tethers, don't move.
That's the first time I flipped that orb.
Yeah, he was
flipped by the board.
Yeah, basically he was going to the north tower and ran just a tad too far in.
I think so.
Yeah, you just need to touch the edge of the tower so it thinks
I
you're
was
there.
at the edge. The orb was just closer to me this time. It's all good.
No, you're just a little too close. Just remember, edge of the tower, no green.
I was at the edge of the tower.
Because the orbs always move the same speed.
I'm saying it was slower back.
Ignore that.
What you do?
Genevieve, I swear.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's a spicy meat.
Okay. You have a region on you for 15 seconds every time.
For 33. God damn.
Front.
Shall free.
East left. Top spring. Move.
They're behind.
Tank buster.
The light shall usher in peace.
Move away. Get out.
She's in such an awkward position right now.
Yeah, he was off center. You got out. It just, yeah.
I was slowed. Light, you ran right through it.
I thought I missed it, but apparently it was too close.
Saw you run straight through the orb.
That's what mine looked like. It looked like you ran right through that motherfucker. Oh my god. I'm so funny though.
Back, side to side.
Blood shall freeze.
East west. Top string. Move.
Stay behind.
Stay behind. Behind. Any question?
I was right on top there, like a double.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away. In.
Light consume you.
Towers.
Oh fuck! I'm in.
Get out of your tower.
Somebody.
That sounded like an orb got hit.
Yeah, that was an orb. That was an
too
orb.
late.
I ran away.
Somebody in that tower got hit by the orb. I don't remember if it was you or Craven. I can't remember.
I don't think it hit me.
No,
Remember, if you're soaking the tower, don't move to the middle of it.
Also, something I was reading, I saw on one of the videos.
Right on the edge.
Hold on, something I was reading on, I saw on one of the videos. The hitbox for the orb is the same no matter how small the orb gets.
Yes.
So it can be really tiny, and that
It still
hitbox
has
will
a
be.
giant hitbox.
It still has a giant fucking hitbox.
How stupid is that?
That's Square Enix for you.
Just make sure you're on the edge of the tower and it won't hit you.
Check your food.
I thought that 2 was the Pokeball. I was like, who's DC?
$83K.
Heavy 3K.
59K.
Earlier today, I had a 172.6k hit.
Jesus fuck, dude.
Well, I'm second in anger. How about
It was at the expense of his radiance.
Now, if only you guys can keep that 20k DPS for the entire fight.
Shall freeze.
north south? Sprint. Move. In front.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away. Get out. Oh.
Light consume you.
My grandson.
Swap.
Remember, Kraber, you just stay there.
Towers.
You're going too far in, Craven. That's why you're getting hit.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, fuck.
300.
Oh, I got hit by an extra cleave.
Craven, you're going too far into the stack circle.
No, that was me. I forgot.
Craven is moving too far in.
Okay, yeah. So,
Is max melee good?
probably not.
Yes,
Probably,
max melee is fine.
Yes, and max melee should be long, right about this long.
Yeah, basically you only want to be just on its registers, being you're barely going to be pixels inside the stack marker, Craven.
It'll light
Like
up.
right where I'm standing is perfect.
Like the thing will light up when you.
The thing will light up when it registers you. Once it registers you, don't need to move any further in.
yeah. Also, that one was also my fault because I forgot to wait for the cleaves before I ran in to soak my orb and take the middle tower. I was on west that time.
You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Front.
Dang it, should have waited. Oh, better go to my combo.
Blood shall freeze.
North and south. Top sprint.
Get behind.
Behind. Think Buster.
shall usher in peace.
Look away. Now.
Look away.
Such impudence.
Get away.
Damn, that was close.
Night rampant.
Light consume you.
Swap.
Oh, shit. That was my fault.
We should be past light rampant,
We should be past ads.
right?
Basically, what you have to do to get yourself to the point, do it.
The fires of conflict.
It's 172,000.
Front.
Your blood shall freeze.
East west. Hot sprint. Move.
Behind the boss.
Buster.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away.
Such impudence.
Get in. Night rampant.
Light consume you.
Two, three swap.
Go Craven.
Wait, Craven.
Towers.
I can't because
I couldn't with that
I
orb. Like,
totally.
One of the other tricks for when you have changed trying to dodge orbs is that you can actually move into the tower pretty late. On that, what I would do is I kind of nudge myself until I'm close to the tower.
wasn't
nudge
that
the orb
then.
past.
No,
nudge
I completely.
I'm saying that
got-
people that has been an issue before.
That wasn't the issue this time.
No,
You ran the wrong way,
I
basically.
thought it was from the north and it was from the east or whatever, but.
I tried to adjust and take it, but yeah, it wouldn't work.
Yeah, that's the first time that's happening.
Bitch say it's all the ladies.
You would stoke the fire.
All the time.
Shall free.
North, south. Top spring. Move.
Front of the boss.
Ring cluster.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away. Good hand.
Consume you.
Alright, rampant. Got 2 spots, 2-3 swap. Towers.
After soak, get out.
Move. 3 get in, under the tower.
Oh, Jan, no, don't die! Okay.
No one look at my HP other than light, that's good. I don't want any heart attack.
It's Xing first, right?
It's the X.
Get out.
Oh shit, I moved.
Oh, fuck.
Raven.
Get in.
Darkness.
Heals, heals,
Lagging.
heals.
Oh god.
Partners. Light, where are you?
I'm here.
I keep forgetting I gotta wait for the
I'll get now,
pass
I'll
to
get now.
start.
Jen called it way too early.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
keep forgetting
dodged
to
the
do
wrong
that.
way anyways. I didn't dodge to my number.
I'm lagging.
Craven ran up this way.
I'm lagging.
Restored to the land.
Yeah, I'm lagging too. Actually, I
I
just
have done
started.
after this. We can pick up tomorrow, I
You
guess.
don't have Craven.
It's away.
Yep.
That's a powerful bleed.
I keep
Oh,
forgetting
the
build
ring
that.
is insta-kill.
No, because I have heavy bleed. I keep forgetting that the axe kick on that part is delayed. I have to wait for the cast to not move her.
Are we good for one more pull, or we just want to give up?
I mean, we're good for 2 or 3 more pulls.
Not if I'm lagging.
Are you lagging right now?
Yes, I'm currently lagging.
I'm
lagging on and on
frozen.
throughout the whole
Right.
time.
Why does there have to be so much fucking internet congestion right now?
I'm just gonna come back at it tomorrow. Hopefully we can get past that.
Must have been just a spike. My internet's fine now.